righty. What's going on, everybody? Mr. and Mrs. Hello, hello, and the little ones too. We're reading. We're back to reading our favorite book, Shark and the Goldfish by John Gordon. I kind of want to know what you guys think about the book so far. I think it's really good. I think it was a great pickup, and especially a really great read to read right now in the current climate that we're in. I spent today with my mentor, really kind of reshaping my mind for what's about to happen. Because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be some serious, great things that are going to happen on the horizon for a lot of people, as long as fear doesn't govern you. And hopefully you don't end up going back to the same situation you went into, so that if something else like this happens again, you'll be more prepared to have control over your situation. But you got to know how to find food, as Gordy would say, in times of change. So today we're going right into it. 4 is thrive because of change. There we go. After waking up early with the belief that he would find food, Gordy found enough for a light breakfast and made his way to Sammy's place, where Sammy was once again waiting on him. "How did it go yesterday?" Sammy asked. "Really good," Gordy answered. But what?" Sammy asked. "But I think I could find even more food. I found enough to get by, but if I'm going to be a fearless shark, then I want to do more than survive. I want to thrive. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong." "You're not doing anything wrong," Sammy said as he lifted Gordy with his fin, plopped him on his back, and started swimming faster and faster. "It's just that now you're at the point where your positive attitude must be enhanced by focus and attention. Focus and action. A positive attitude will help you survive, but it's not enough. If you want to thrive, then you must not only think like a shark, but act like one too." "How's that?" Gordy asked. "It's best to show you what I mean," Sammy says. He raced around the ocean with a focus and intensity unlike anything Gordy has ever seen. He found more food in an hour than Gordy caught all day. But he didn't stop there. He continued searching for food throughout the day, taking short breaks and then resuming his search with more focus and intensity than ever before. By the end of the day, Sammy had found more food than Gordy had seen in a lifetime. He was amazed. "You know what the difference is between me and you, Sammy?" "Do you know what the difference is between you and me is?" Sammy asked. "Yeah, you're a lot faster and bigger than me," Gordy said. "That's true," replied Sammy. "But that's not why I thrived today, and you didn't yesterday. The difference lies in 3 simple but very important reasons. First, I bet I work harder than you do. Would you agree on that?" "Yes, I would. I don't know why. I don't know what hard work has. I didn't know what hard work was until about now," Gordy admitted. "I swim around at a leisurely place looking for food, but now I see that if I want to thrive, I need to step up my game." "Indeed," Sammy said. As he nodded, he wrote down an important lesson for Gordy to remember. There is no substitute for hard work. "There's no denying it," Sammy said. "If you want to thrive, you have to do more than just be positive." So I got to underline that for me. Kind of awesome, because I'm a positive person, but if I want to thrive, I got to do more, right? Being positive is essential, and it's where all success starts. But to thrive, you must work harder than everyone in the ocean. There's no substitute for hard work. Most fish want to think that I'm successful at finding food because I'm a shark. They think I was chosen to find food and born lucky. But what they don't see is that I work harder than everyone. I believe the harder you work and the more positive you are, the luckier you become. I'm going to read that one again. I believe that the harder you work and the more positive you are, the luckier you become. I'm also more focused than they are. And this is the second reason why I thrive. I focus more than others. He wrote on a coral once again. Focus on finding food. Tune out the distractions. It's not just about working hard, but also focusing on what you want. Every day I ask myself, what do I want? And the answer, of course, is always food. So then I asked, what are the three most important things I need to do today that will help me find the food that I desire? What are the three most important things I will do today that will help me find the food I desire? Then, and most importantly, I tune out all distractions that try to sabotage my success and focus on taking action. I don't let all the irrelevant time and energy zappers get in the way of accomplishing my goal. I am just more focused than other fish, Sammy said. But weren't you born that way? Gordy asked. Indeed, I was, Sammy admitted. Some are more focused than others, but focus is something that can be learned and applied. It's a skill. You just need to practice and commit to it. Everyone can learn to focus, and when they do, they'll start to thrive instead of merely survive. Gordy nodded, knowing exactly what he needed to do. Instead of wandering around the ocean, he needed to have a plan of action. He needed to identify what food he wanted and where he wanted to find it and get better at finding it. So how do I get better at finding food, he asked. How do I find more food more quickly? Ah, great question, fearless one. That is in fact the third reason why I thrive, he wrote on Coral. Don't settle. Sammy continued, I don't just work hard and focus on finding food. I work hard and focus on getting better at finding food. I have found that if you incrementally improve each day, each week, each month, each year, you'll become one of the top food producers in the top food finders in the entire ocean. You can't settle for being average. You can't be satisfied with merely surviving. You have to work hard and focus on thriving. When did you stop searching for food yesterday? Sammy asked. Gordy hesitated, feeling ashamed. Mid-afternoon, he said. That's okay, Sammy replied. Now you know better. Now you know you do not settle for anything less than a great day. You don't stop when you found just enough to survive. You keep going until you thrive. That's awesome. You don't stop when you found just enough to survive. You keep going until you thrive. You don't settle for being an average food finder. Each day you keep learning, growing, and improving. It may take you a while to become a great food finder like me, but every day that you choose to work hard and not settle is a day that leads to the life that you want. Let me read that to you again. It may take you a while to become a great food finder like me, but every day that you choose to work hard and not settle is a day that leads to the life that you want. Most importantly, now is a time when those positive attitudes, a time to improve, and great work ethic, and the ability to focus will shine. The ocean is filled with food for those who are ready to work hard and find it. So are you ready to find some food? Sammy asked. I'm ready, Gordy said. And off they swam side by side with focus and intensity to find all the food that was available to them. Gordy wrote a few reminders along the way so not to forget Sammy's important lessons. He wrote, You won't find food sleeping under a rock. Know what you want, work hard, and focus on getting it. Learn from others and model their success. Over the next few weeks, actually, hold on. I did not show you the pictures. I'm reading to you and I'm not even showing you the pictures. Isn't that a shame? Hold on, there we go. Did that come up? There we go. Over the next few weeks, Gordy and Sammy spent every day together learning and practicing the art of finding food. Gordy experienced the power of Sammy's teaching as he found more and more food each day. He realized that you won't find food if you're not looking for it. Ooh, that's big. He realized that you won't find food if you're not looking for it. Ladies and gentlemen, if we considered food to be success or more money or more positivity or better relationship or a better this or better that, you won't find it if you're not looking for it. So keep that in mind. While others were paralyzed with fear, While others were paralyzed with fear, he took action every day, and his initiative helped him thrive. man, why everybody else was paralyzed with fear, he took action. Does that sound familiar, ladies and gentlemen, right now? He took action every day. He also chose not to settle and made it a point to continuously improve and to seek out new ideas and strategies. He theorized that if you believe it was too late in life to create the life you want, then it is. Ooh, they are killing it right now. He theorized if you believed it was too late in life to create the life you want, then it was. But if you're willing to improve and learn a new skill, you would. Some of these new ideas came from Sammy, and others came to him while he rested in the evenings. He knew no matter how much food he caught and how much he thrived, he needed to stay humble and hungry. I like those two words together. Humble enough to learn every day, and hungry with a passion to become the best food finder he could be. He was so thankful that Sammy had taught him everything he knew. Over the next few months, thanks to Sammy's teaching, Gordy became so skilled at finding food that he was eating more than he had when he was being fed by others. He realized that finding food made him stronger and wiser and more appreciative of the food he caught. He saw firsthand the difference between a full stomach and an empty stomach were his positive beliefs and actions. Let's see here. And he also realized that there were far too many fish like him simply waiting to be fed. They were fearful, scared, and hungry just like he had been. He wanted to give back to the others the way Sammy helped him. If he could change, he knew others could change too. They just needed to be informed, empowered, and inspired the way he was. And so with Sammy's support and encouragement, Gordy decided that he would start a shark school for goldfish. It was the least he can do. That's very interesting because one of the reasons I started doing my videos and readings and all these other random things I keep coming up with is because I think I was like Sammy and just waiting to be fed. But the feed I was looking for was more along the lines of anger and debauchery and lack of being the best man that I could possibly be. And now the reason I do this is because I want to give back. This is my own little school of I guess my own little shark school for goldfish. I wanted to read one thing, and then like I said, I'll let you go. So that's all the chapter right here. But I wanted to read this here. He needed to identify what food he wanted, where he wanted to find it, and get better at finding it. I really love this because there's so much going on in this book about him coming into the self-discovery of that positive thinking along with action creates something magnificent. And that he can find as much food as he wants to find as long as he's looking for it. Like when I heard that was so big. You can't find what you're not looking for. And I really want you guys to be successful. I want the greatest things for you. I just want you to step up and get it. I don't want you to be that fearful shark. That fearful goldfish that doesn't know where their next meal is coming from. When, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this world is abundant and it's full of abundance. And you are an abundance man. I am an abundance magnet. Money comes to me in all kinds of ways. And I do not shy away from it, all kinds of positive ways. Got to say that out loud. But you have the potential to do everything and anything you want in this life. You just have to make the decision to go out and get it. You can't let an excuse of there's not enough food or that it's too dark or it's too late or whatever be the excuse that keeps you away from your greatness whenever you were already destined to be great. Now it's time to step up and be great. Just remember, focus on finding the food and tune out the distractions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so tomorrow we'll be talking about, let's see what's tomorrow's, a shark school for goldfish. Ooh, hold on, there we go. A shark school for goldfish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, have a great night. Enjoy your sleep, and I will see you tomorrow evening, as we read the final chapter of this book, and we kind of have a little discussion on it. But I appreciate you being with me again, and God bless. Remember, I believe and I love in each and every single one of you. And I hope you have a great day, and yeah, see you tomorrow.